In a world obsessed with iteration, with building the next slightly better version of what already exists, one man became famous for asking a single, uncomfortable question. What important truth do very few people agree with you on? This is not a story about a billionaire. It's a story about a worldview. From a chess prodigy in Stanford to the PayPal Mafia, from the earliest outsider bet on Facebook to the dark corridors of data analytics, Peter Thiel has spent his career betting against the consensus. Today, we decode the architecture of his mind. How does one man shape the future by trying to escape the present? Thiel's origin story isn't about success. It's about a rejection of competition. At Stanford, he saw students trapped in a tournament, a cycle of high-stakes testing and status-seeking. He calls this mimetic desire, the tendency to want what others want simply because they want it. When everyone chases the same jobs and the same markets, you don't get innovation. You get a race to the bottom. Key manual lesson: competition is for losers. The theory: if you are fighting for market share in a crowded field, you are destroying your own margins. The goal: build a monopoly. Not the evil, antitrust kind, but the creative kind, where you build something so unique, you have no peers. In 2014, Thiel codified his philosophy in 0 to 1. He argues there are two types of progress: horizontal and vertical. Horizontal, 1 to N, copying things that work. Globalization, expanding what exists. Vertical, 0 to 1, doing something that has never been done. Technology. Thiel's career at PayPal was the ultimate exercise in going from 0 to 1. He didn't just build a payment app. He solved the problem of friction in online commerce when the internet was still in its infancy. He looked for the hidden secret, the thing others missed because they were too busy looking at the obvious. But Thiel's influence extends far beyond tech. His investment firm, Founders Fund, and his focus on data intelligence, specifically Palantir, brought his philosophy into the realm of government and global security. Critics call him a puppet master. Supporters call him a visionary who sees the decline of Western innovation. Whether you view him as a hero or a villain, you cannot ignore his obsession with the definite optimism of the mid-20th century. He believes we stopped dreaming about the future, the flying cars, the moon colonies, and settled for software as a service. He wants to force the world back into the business of building the impossible. Peter Thiel's manual for life is demanding. It requires you to stop being a participant in the status quo and start being an architect of a monopoly. It's a philosophy that ignores the noise, rejects competition, and seeks the hidden secrets of the world. He forces us to ask, if you aren't doing something that hasn't been done before, are you actually building the future? Or are you just occupying space? The world is waiting for your 0 to 1. But first, you have to decide what truth you're willing to stand for alone.